economy. Is it your guess, too, that that is a crucial date for us to watch to be a determinant of which direction this president...
Or a chorus
Left
together?
out
We've done that.
something?
We've come off stage and said, oh, we didn't sing the second chorus.
But you all did it together?
But we all did it together. And not realize it.
Many times we make the same, we'll make a mistake similar to what you're saying, but I mean, make
like
it together.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
When we're acting together, if she looks, we're on stage or something, I can see it in her eyes if she's like lost, and I'll know I better jump right in right there. Yeah, you can just see it. You don't have to say anything. It's just
Well, have you ever skipped an entire scene and you both came out? No, the audience doesn't have any idea what's going on.
Yeah, probably. And the producer said, "Great cut, girl."
Yeah. Now, Janet, you were always the baby.
People always call me the baby, and I had a great place in our family because we're the 4 oldest of 11 children. We have 6 girls, 5 boys.
Right.
So on the road, I was the baby, and I didn't have to do anything. But at home, I was one of the big guys. So it was diapers and dishes, and just like everybody else.
How was that going on the road, though? Because you really were young, and you guys went on the road.
It was hard because we didn't like to leave our family at home, all the babies. There was always a new baby when we came
There
back.
was no parent or anything that was with you?
Daddy went with us. Our dad went with us.
Oh, here's the
11 of us.
We were the 4 oldest and then the little one.
Oh, my heavens, look at that.
That baby is now 33.
31.
31 is the baby?
When I got married, there's 20 years difference between my youngest brother and me. And when I got married, my husband had a 7-month-old brother-in-law.
Wow.
And mom now has 23 grandchildren. So the family, our younger brothers and sisters are now just starting their families. So, but when we'd go on the road, Daddy was just like your mom. Our dad was our manager. So we at least brought Daddy with us, and we could be together as a family there. But we missed Mom and the little ones so much.
There's someone on your Daddy with us, yeah.
That had to be hard, though, leaving Mom and the other kids and your dad and going on the road. And
horrible.
We like sort of almost growing up on the road, yeah?
We did, about 8 months out of the year.
Living with musicians?
Yeah. We had to, as we got older, we had to nurse the band members' hangovers. In the morning, we'd try and keep them away from Mr. Welk, so he wouldn't notice.
How old were you girls when you left for the big time?
Oh, we were teenagers, but unlike their parents, our parents wanted nothing to do with show business or our career, and we have no other sisters at home and no brothers. We always wanted more family, but
so their
especially
whole family
a brother.
bailed out and went into show business.
So they were like, all they said, we could accomplish one thing after another. I remember we opened at the Copa, and in those days, if you didn't make it at the Copa, you were like really in bad shape.
So tell us the story when we come back. We have to take a break. I'm getting a break sign. Coming up, which one of these lovely ladies set her sister up on a date with a nerd from hell? We'll get to the bottom of it when we come back. Call and let me know what you think of my show, and don't hold back to spare my feelings. No one else around here does. Why should you? Tell me your suggestions and show ideas. Just call 1-900-2850. That's 1-900-288-4254. Call costs 75 cents, and you must be at least 18 to call.
That works. There's no cleaner clean than Prel. And now the original cleaner Prel Green is back. Work. Clean. There's no cleaner clean. Prel Green.
These are the best weeks to buy at Sears. Save $130 on this 18 cubic foot Kenmore refrigerator, now only $599.99. Or get ice and water through the door on this huge 25 cubic foot model, now just $999.99. Save $250. Both are 30% more energy efficient than models made just 3 years ago. And this large capacity Kenmore washer and matching dryer are at their lowest price ever. Save $50 on the pair. But hurry, Sears' best weeks to buy end Saturday.
Let's not unpack. Do it tomorrow. I wish we were still in Vienna. Me too. Here, this'll take you back. Chocolate. This reminds me of the coffee that we had that night.
New Viennese Chocolate Cafe. Rich coffee with a touch of luscious chocolate.
That was my favorite night in Vienna, but we never went out.
Celebrate the moment. New from General Foods International Coffees.
It always happens at the worst time. A sudden attack of diarrhea. And you give anything to get back in control. Introducing Pepto Diarrhea Control. It's made with the strongest diarrhea medicine you can buy. So it often stops diarrhea the first time you take it. Nothing works better than this. And this is from Pepto-Bismol. Take control with new Pepto Diarrhea Control.
At last, nationally advertised nail products at an affordable price. From Lee Nails, fancy finger sculptured nails, acrylic or gel. Quality made affordable by Lee.
From Lee, Relief. Knows better, the spray with moisturizing glycerin. No harsh ingredients, alcohol, or addictive drugs, so no side effects. Lee knows better.
Back, and we're talking to 8 of the loveliest and most loving sisters that I've seen in a long time. They're all in show business, the McGuire sisters, the Lennon sisters, and the Landers sisters. Let's finish up that Copa story you were going to tell us about leaving home.
It was referring to their parents, you know, being involved in their careers where our parents were not. In fact, every time we spoke with them, which was frequently, they wanted us to come back home. So actually, we worked the Copa, and it was the Copacabana in New York, and we did very, very well. The business was great, and when you do good business, then you get on the menu, and they put a Copa Bonnet. It's called the Copa Bonnet Award. So I told our parents that we had the Copa Bonnet Award. We were very thrilled, and they said, "What's that? And what does that mean?" And they really weren't that impressed. It took them about 5 years to really accept the fact that we had left the church work and singing and go to New York.
Isn't that amazing? Now, did they ever finally give in and come to New York and enjoy all of it?
Yes, they did, and they loved it. The first time they saw us was when we were playing the Chicago Theater, and then they really accepted it.
Oh, that's... Now, you know, I want to go back to teenage and dating, and Audrey, Judy, you guys have stories about...
Oh, you know...
Boys. Did you share boyfriends at all?
No. People always ask us if we ever dated the same guy, and it never, ever, ever, ever happened.
We had this theory when we'd meet a guy. See, we're so different in personality that he would either have to be attracted to Audrey or me instantly.
And if he didn't know that instant, then he was out. He wouldn't date any day.
He would flirt with Audrey.
If he would flirt with one, and then, God forbid, he would look at the other one and forget.
Because blood is thicker than water.
Did you marry similar kinds of guys, or very different, or what?
Very different. Mm-hmm.
What does your husband do, Judy? Well, your husband's a ball player, yeah?
Yeah, he played professional baseball for 10 years, and Tom Needham-Fuhr.
Uh-huh.
And my husband's a New York businessman. We have a bi-coastal marriage.
Yeah, that's right. Your mom was telling me you're bi-coastal, and she's proud of you anyway.
All the time.
Yeah?
One of us is. Uh-huh.
Tell us about, now, one of you girls wanted to be Mrs. Eddie Fisher, yes?
Oh, I was madly in love with Eddie Fisher. I was about 11 years old, and he had his TV show on, and we were asked to do his show. And I had practiced writing Janet Lennon Fisher, Mrs. Fisher. I totally loved him. And at the time we did his show, I was like 11 years old, and he bought these beautiful pink dresses for us, I remember. And so then I really thought he loved me. And he was just getting divorced from Debbie Reynolds, and then he married Elizabeth Taylor. He broke my heart. Very sad.
Oh, you couldn't catch him there in the middle, huh? Do you talk at all, Phyllis, about dating Sam Giancana and what that was like?
If someone asks me about it,
What was that like?
I don't especially volunteer it.
Was it exciting, or...
Excuse me?
Was it exciting, or...
Well, I loved him.
Yeah.
And when I first met him, I did not know who he was. That happens to a lot of entertainers, especially when you're working Las Vegas. We were working Vegas 2 months out of the year. And each engagement was 4 weeks and 7 nights a week, 2 shows a night. So you do sort of hang around the casinos.
You need a little excitement.
Yeah. So anyway, when I met Sam, he was introduced to me as Sam Flood, and from there he was a dashing, exciting man. So that's how that started.
Who was extremely good to you?
Yes.
But now, how was this? How did you girls feel about this?
Well, they didn't say too much, but Dorothy's husband gave me an ultimatum and said if I didn't stop seeing him, that he was going to pull her from the trio. Oh, yeah. Lord help. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man.
But when we come back, we're going to find out why it took the Lennon sisters 12 years to write their autobiography. We'll be back.
Write to us at Vicki, or better yet, put your thoughts down in 30 seconds or less on videotape and send it to us at 3000 West Alameda Avenue, room 2977, Burbank, California, 91523.
It's Grand's excess inventory sale, and the selection is incredible. Wow, look at those low prices. And it goes on and on. I want to see it all.
The savings are tremendous during Grand's excess inventory sale.
When I bought furniture, I used to get friends to help deliver it, or borrow a truck. But Grand Piano has free delivery, so I don't have to lift a finger.
The excess inventory sale, and as usual, free delivery.
And now your host of the Psychic Friends Network, 5-time Grammy Award winner, Miss Dionne Warwick.
Thank you very, very much. Hi, and welcome to this mini edition of the Psychic Friends Network. Now, for those of you who've never seen this hit television show, let me tell you a little about the program which has introduced America to the best psychic phone service in the entire world. With the help of Psychic to the Stars, Linda Georgian, the very best psychics are available from their homes and offices to consult with you 24 hours a day. And on our show, we get to meet some of these incredibly gifted psychics.
I love what I do because what I do is I help to give people hope, show them that there is a choice, show them that they can create positivity in their life.
And one of the things I like about this gift is that it helps people.
We also get to visit with some of your favorite television stars who have called the Psychic Friends Network, like Elaine Princey, Ricky Paul Golden, and Yasmin Bleak, Kate Linda.
He made me feel so good. When I hung up from speaking with him, I was really up for the rest of the day.
Tanya Lee Williams and Fury Smith.
I was on the phone and I was listening very intensely, and most of my answers were because he was saying things that he could have no knowledge of.
But most importantly, we give you, the viewer, a chance to call a professional psychic for a personal and confidential consultation.
Somehow, talking to the psychic just kind of, I don't know, it boosted my enthusiasm, my confidence in myself. And I landed a job like a few days later.
After I called the psychic and I hung up the phone, I felt like I had it's almost like a new lease on life.
So in case you did miss our show or forgot to write that important number down, here's another chance. Remember, all it takes is a telephone and an open mind, and I know you won't be disappointed.
Must be 18 to call. Just $3.99 per minute.
Here goes nothing.
Hi. You promised you wouldn't get scared. Okay, so I lied. I'm not going to hurt you. What do you want? I've been trying to contact you. Didn't you get my message last night? Yes, I did. Sometimes I get so lonely. I could scream. Please don't. I don't think I could handle that again. Gosh, no, I wouldn't do that. After all, I need your help. How can I help you?
We're back and we're talking to some of show business' most sensational sisters, Audrey and Judy Landers, Dee Dee, Janet, Kathy, better known as the Lennon sisters, and Phyllis and Dorothy and Christine, better known... Dottie. Is it Dottie instead of...
Dorothy, either way, it doesn't matter.
I saw in your little chair in that picture earlier, it said
Right.
Christine and Dottie and Phyllis, better known as those McGuire sisters. So now, I hate to be nosy, but how did it ever end up with Sam Giancana? What happened?
Well, he's not, he passed away.
But you guys didn't ever marry. It didn't. What happened? Did you just too much pressure?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm doing a book, and the book is being written now, and so any and all of these questions that anyone wants to know will be in the book. I really should kind of just save it for the book.
Well,
Good tease for a
yeah, I guess it's a good tease for the book. Speaking of which, you girls took 12 years to write your autobiography. What were you doing?
We did. It was hard because when we get together, as you can see, we love to talk. And we'd get all the kids off to school and we'd meet at, say, Janet's house one morning. Well, she'd get there and she'd have some fantastic baked buns and stuff, and we'd drink and we'd talk about the TV shows we saw last night. We'd talk about the kids' grades in school, what the kids are doing. Pretty soon it's noon. We'd have lunch. We'd never write. We'd go to our moms. She'd feed us. We finally rented a hotel room and tried to do that.
10 years later.
Yeah. And we tried to do that, and we couldn't wait till it was time where we could have a baked potato at 5
After
o'clock.
5. You know, read the just room service menu. I mean,
now, who dated the nerd from hell?
Janet did.
Kathy set me up. Kathy wanted to go out with this really good-looking guy, and the only way she could go with him is if I went out with this other person. It was this big dance, and this guy had, like, learned to dance at cotillion, and he was, you know, one of these kind of guys.
It was very cool.
And it's like when they played the Mexican hat dance, I was the only one drug out on the floor, and he was doing... and I could have killed her. And I wrote about him in our book. This is terrible. I hope he doesn't see the show. I wrote about this person without saying his name in our book. And he wrote me and he said, do I detect that I was that person in your book? And he had me sign the book to him.
He knew exactly who it was.
Yes.
You know, I was laughing looking at that clip of you guys when we bumped in there, and you're sitting there looking at Judy, who looks absolutely fabulous, saying, how can I possibly help you? and you tell a story about when Judy turned 12 years old and puberty hit, and...
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Judy's kind of like, she was like the ugly duckling story. I mean, she was a real tomboy and a gymnast, and she was never really that pretty. And
kind of chunky and
there you
strong.
are. That was even in the blossoming stage. I mean, but all of a sudden, I mean, one summer when she was 12, I mean, she blossomed. I mean, she got a figure like that. And that
things just went and bloomed.
Yeah.
Everything fell into place.
Were you upset about that, Audrey?
No, I was so happy.
No, I mean, like, my daughter's biggest thing in life is that she's never going to have boobs bigger than mine. She's just devastated about it, you know? It's just like the worst trauma in her life. I said, well, look, they're still in the northern hemisphere. That's good.
Vicki, I could never aspire to my sister, okay? Really, in that area, you know.
She's got an awesome figure.
Yeah, but, thank you. But, I mean, I never... You know, we both
wondered how sisters felt about that stuff, if you get jealous of things like that. Did you have a question over here?
Yes, I did.
Stand up.
For the,
what is your question?
For the Lemon sisters, what was
Lennon.
it?
Lennon.
Lennon.
Not Lemon. Lemon. Hon, how old are you?
24.
We're not depressed at all, are we, girls? The Lemon sisters.
What was the strangest thing to ever happen on a show to you guys?
Oh, boy.
Tell her the cow story. I love that story.
Well, the shows were live at that time, like on the air live, that was it, and you didn't have a break. It's just like the quick change, like you talked about, Carol. And we did theme shows on the Lawrence Welk Show every week, and there was one that was the country show and country fair, and we all had little crinoline dresses, and we were at a picnic and a party in the fair and all that, and they'd bring in animals, and the cow did his duty. And we're all singing, you know, we're so cute and sweet and flat. Just all over us. And it's live. And we're just still smiling and dancing and keep looking at this. And this one guy who's a bass player in the band was a vegetarian, right? And so he knew everything about health. And he came over and says, don't worry, it's just hay. And it was just like,
oh, it's everywhere.
One of the worst things that's happened on a live show.
Isn't that a delightful story? Okay, on that happy note, we're going to take a break and something special for one of our showbiz sisters when we come back. Are you ready to shake off those winter blues? Well, then get into the swim with Esther Williams, Olympic champ Matt Biondi, and swimsuit models from Sports Illustrated on the next Vicki.
The biggest medical news of the 90s may be a special group of vitamins called antioxidants. Because healthy bodies need antioxidants like beta-carotene to help strengthen the body's natural defenses against cell damage. Centrum contains the complete antioxidant group, plus more vitamins and minerals than any leading brand. So eat right. And to supplement your diet, take Centrum. More complete from A to zinc. And with the complete antioxidant group, more important than ever.
Presenting the 8-calorie cookie, the 8-calorie ice cream scoop, or an entire dessert that's 8 calories. Sugar-free Jell-O gelatin with 100% NutraSweet. There's always room for sugar-free Jell-O.
How many times have you depended on NyQuil to get you through all those colds, all those nights? Now the makers of NyQuil present the most complete non-drowsy cold medicine that you can get. Introducing DayQuil Liquid Caps, the amazing liquid-filled capsules that have concentrated medicine to relieve your coughing, chest congestion, stuffy head, and fever with nothing to make you drowsy. Introducing Vicks DayQuil Liquid Caps. Non-drowsy relief beyond belief.
I'm amazed.
Honey, it can't look that bad. How bad is it?
No one can afford a bad perm, but now you can afford a great one at the styling salon at JCPenney.
That bad.
Reading helps you with math, social studies, geography, science, English, and every other subject. You must read in order to succeed. I learned to read with phonics.
Learn to read with Hooked on Phonics, the musical reading program. Then, read to learn with SRA reading comprehension used by over 60 million people.
Hooked on Phonics works for me.
Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
We're back and we're talking to our showbiz sisters, Phyllis, Dorothy, and Christine McGuire, Janet, Kathy, and Dee Dee Lennon, and Audrey and Judy Landers. And we have questions for you girls. Stand up. Yep.
Hi, I have a question for the McGuire sisters. I have 3 young daughters that are the same age part as you all are. And how'd y'all get along when you were young?
Answer. Think back now, girls. Did you get along perfectly?
No, not perfectly, but we got along very well. We had to, because we were reared very strictly, and we had to be sort of a team. Protect each other. Protect each other from the strict way we were brought up. I must say that Dorothy and Chris are more bonded than I am to them, except we're all very bonded because they're closer. They're only 19 months apart, you know. So they were like a little. They were already really almost.
So they were all bonded. Then you came along. How'd you turn into the leader?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Honestly.
Really? What makes you emerge as the leader?
I don't know. It's just the way God made it.
Do you have a stronger personality than...
Well, in some ways, they're very strong in their own ways.
She's just a good leader. Yeah?
I mean, I wouldn't want to lead.
Does she lead you in everything, like business and bookings and decisions, or just in the music department?
No, just...
Because you all are very different.
Yes, we are.
Yeah? How would you categorize your personalities? What kind of a person would you say in several words, Christine, are you?
What I am? Gee, I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, are you a homebody or are you
I'm a homebody. I really am.
I'm more maternal, I think. And Phyllis has to speak for herself.
Well, I just didn't do any of those things.
No, I think you did more. Who had a question up here? Stand up.
This is for the McGuire sisters. What advice would you give to a young person aspiring to be a singer today?
Discipline. Discipline, really rehearse and take vocal lessons. And everyone can, if you can talk, you can sing. If you can speak, you can sing. So you have to find it and just do it.
Well, so a lot of people need a lot more coaching than other people, though, because you guys just naturally, well, you do, yes. What's your question?
Yes,
Dan?
also the McGuire sisters. I had asked, you said your parents didn't want to go along with you. Well, who did go with you?
Oh, when you left home, were you old enough to do this on your own, or did you have to have a chaperone?
Yes, we were all out of high school, and it worked fine.
Question over here.
Have the sisters ever competed for success? Ever, like, throughout their life?
I think for the 4 of us, we were all so close and enjoyed each other so much and respected each other's talents that I know at times we were asked, oh gosh, you could do solo more. And it's like, well, no, it's more fun this way. And no, you do the solo. So we were real comfortable with our life as just as sisters and singing together than going out on the road and being a soloist.
Have you, Audrey, Judy, have you guys ever been competitive?
No, in fact, we always had this, even though we really didn't always work together.
Had separate careers.
But we always felt if we were up for the same role, we just wanted one of us to get it. And we knew that we each would give different interpretations to the part, so we'd each study it, and then we'd do it for the other, and we'd each take a little of the other one's performance.
We could each give the best performance.
And then we just hope one of us would get it.
Then you totally confuse the casting person.
Yeah, totally confused.
What about what now?
What about popularity? Did anyone compete for popularity?
Is anybody more popular than the other one?
I think that's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're happy for each other.
What is your question?
For the Lander sisters, which one of you played on Dallas, and did you enjoy the love scenes?
You still don't have them straightened out, do you? No?
I played on Dallas, and the love scenes were a lot of fun. You know, you have to have a lot of humor when you do a love scene, because they're always very difficult. There's a crew of 52 people standing around watching, so you have to have a good sense of humor.
It's not all it's cracked up to be, I guess. Laugh your way through it. Of course, that's the way it goes at my house, too, you know, when I'm doing a love scene. Don't go away. More with our celebrity sisters when we come back. For tickets to Vicki, please send a self-addressed stamped envelope to NBC Tickets, Vicki, 3000 West Alameda Avenue, number 1501, Burbank, California, 91523.
The following contains important information for veterans, their spouses, and widows age 45 to 75.
Lottery tickets. We never missed a week. My husband and I used to sit around dreaming how we'd spend it all. We knew the odds were ridiculous, but it was only a couple of bucks a week, and it was fun. And then Ron died about 6 months ago, and I found out we didn't have enough life insurance. I had no idea how much funeral and legal fees would be. I owed over $6,000. Turns out we could have easily afforded extra life insurance for the price of a couple of these.
You can afford life insurance because Veterans Life Insurance Company offers term life policies for as little as $1 a week. If you served in wartime, peacetime, active, or reserves, call this toll-free number for free information about $1-a-week life insurance just for veterans, their spouses, and widows age 45 to 75.
I learned about life insurance the hard way. Now I have my own policy from Veterans Life. $1 a week, I don't even miss it. And I feel really good knowing that someday my kids won't have to go through what I just did.
Call now for free information. There's no medical exam, no waiting period, and your benefits never go down. You'll also get free membership in the Veterans Discount Prescription and Vision Care plans that can save you up to 60% on medications and eyeglasses.
For $1 a week, I can't afford not to have Veterans Life Insurance. Oh, I still buy an occasional lottery ticket, but now I know I have something that'll pay off in the future.
Call 1-800-248-6800 right now for free information about $1-a-week insurance from Veterans Life Insurance Company. Operators are standing by. Call 1-800-248-6800. $1 a week now is all it takes to help give your family financial security later.
The Beaver's new home in Rawlings, a long-held dream fulfilled. The Christopher Photo Lab in Cumberland, employers of over 40 residents. And the Interfaith Consortium, restoring both neighborhoods and the self-respect of deserving families. When you bank at First United, you invest in the quality of your neighborhood, because First United converts deposits into loans for local families, businesses, and organizations. First United, loyal to the community it serves.
Hey, why'd you stop? My lips feel dry and cracked. I need Blistex.
Blistex ointment is the only leading brand with moisture. Medicated Blistex with the advanced moisture system.
Coracidin, for use at the first sign of a cold or flu. It'll relieve all of your major symptoms fast and help keep them from getting worse. Coracidin D, the sooner the better.
I think we got time for one more quick sister question before we go, and it is?
Yes, this is directed to the Lennon sisters. There were 11 in your family. 4 of you became very, very successful. What happened to the other 7? Did they pursue any careers?
They were all pretty young when we started singing. In fact, a lot of them weren't even born. But they all have, you know, different jobs, but every one of them are incredibly talented. And we sing as 11. Like each of our weddings and marriages, the other 10 would sing and we do harmony, and we have a couple of successful groups in between that are performing right now. So we're really lucky. And
we made you a tie-dye T-shirt, Kath.
Sing a Beatles song.
We want you to go home and put that on, take your bra off, and sing a Beatles song. Okay? I want to thank you all. This has been great fun. I'm saying goodbye-bye. I want to take just 1 second to say goodbye to WSLS-TV in Roanoke, Lynchburg, Virginia, and to KXAN-TV in Austin, Texas. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you all. It was great fun. Have a wonderful day. Room accommodations furnished by the Sheraton Universal Hotel, official hotel of Universal Studios Hollywood. It's the hotel of the stars and so close to the action, you'll feel like a star yourself. BLS Limousines, serving Los Angeles and New York for over 14 years, can provide sedans and limousines for every special event. BLS Limousine, cars to the stars.
Would you like to see something really incredible? Then look at this. These are real diamond rings, perhaps more diamond rings than most people see in their entire lives.
Each beautiful butterfly sculpture is crowned with a genuine quarter-point diamond, specially set and faceted to enhance its luster and magnify its visual impact. Over $9 million worth of diamonds like these have already been sold, and the ring itself is layered entirely in genuine 18-karat gold.
Yet all of these diamond rings, all 1 million of them, will be sold during this special nationwide publicity campaign. Yes, you truly can own one of these diamond rings if you're among the first 1 million people to phone this toll-free publicity number.
To order, call toll-free 1-800-441-2626. That's 1-800-441-2626. Save COD charges by using your Visa or your MasterCard.
Tell everyone you've got to go, 'cause Oprah's on, she started the show. Oprah's on. Oprah's on. Oprah's on. Yeah, Oprah's on. Oprah's on, you got to see this. Oprah's on, something you can't miss. It's 4 o'clock. Where's everyone gone? Oprah's on.
News at 6 on 25 Alive. This is the plaintiff, Louis Reese, a musician. He claims his band, Chain Reaction, had just finished playing a New Year's Eve gig and were trying to move their equipment into the hotel lounge where the defendant's band had just played, when the huge guy grabbed him from behind, tackled him to the ground, and began choking him. He's suing for $5,000 for medical expenses and pain and suffering.